This report was published by the ACLU, and the documents that have been revealed now from the Department of Justice show that we are being monitored at alarming and increasing rates. If you look at the reports that we received, document an enormous increase in the Department of Justice use of pen register and trap and trace surveillance. As the chart below shows, between 2009 and 11, the combined number of original orders for pen registers and trap and trace devices used to spy on phones increased 60%.
Where are all the people screaming, warrantless wiretaps? Yeah. Bush administration and warrantless wiretaps. Where's our freedoms?
I could be wrong,
Nobody
but
cares.
I think the famous clip we've played many, many times to make fun of him, of Keith Olbermann, when he says, make a T-shirt and put the word fascist on it. You fascist, to George W. Bush. That's what this was about.
He was
talking about the wiretapping.
Mr. Bush, you're a fascist. Get them to print you a T-shirt with fascist on it.
Ouch. Wow, that hurt.
Wow.
That is such a that was so clever.
How was he off the air?
I don't know. I actually thought of him today because I was thinking about shaving my goatee, and I thought of him, and I thought to myself, didn't he have a goatee when he left MSNBC? And then I thought, I wonder what he's doing, because he's nowhere.
Counting my money.
That's what he keeps saying.
That's what he says?
Counting my money.
He doesn't say that.
No, he does. That's why everyone it makes fun of him on Twitter and such, because he just keeps, every time someone criticizes him, he just says, I'm just sitting back in my apartment counting my money. It's like,
I thought he wasn't doing it for money.
Yeah, I know. I thought
what
happened to the wealthiest 1%?
Right.
And oh god.
All right. So during the same time period, again, that time period is 2009 to 2011. The number of people whose telephones were subject to trap and trace surveillance more than tripled. In fact, more people were subjected to pen register and trap and trace surveillance in the past 2 years than the entire previous decade. I will tell you this. I have been told in no uncertain terms, and everybody in the media should know this. We have contacted the White House. No denial of this. They just won't say specifically who. But they are monitoring media people.
Well, look at this. Orders to track emails and computer network data increased by 361% over the same period.
Is that a problem?
Not if you're the Soviet Union. It's probably okay.
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
North Korea would probably be disappointed by that increase.
Earlier this year, the New York Times reported that cell phone carriers received 1.3 million demands for subscriber information in 2011 alone. 1.3 million demands from the government on subscriber information. What are they looking for exactly? Because these surveillance powers are not used to capture telephone conversation or bodies of emails, are classified as non-content surveillance tools.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't take a peek at any content.
That is incredible. Of course they do. If Google does, have you ever noticed that your Google ads are really kind of tied to your emails? If you write...
That's exactly how the program works.
Right. If you write stuff about Glenn Beck, you're going to start finding Glenn Beck ads everywhere you go, because it reads it electronically. Are you telling me they don't put keywords in there to cough them up?
Of course they do.
Of course they do.
How do you mean, to cough them up?
If the United States government is just tracking things, they'll this is 1990 technology. You type something in, you say, president and, hijack or whatever, and it'll cough you up. It'll bring Echelon. It'll just bring you back up. And Echelon was baby's tools. It'll bring it out and somebody will see it.
I don't think that's true, actually, because I was just reading that there were multiple threats to the Libyan embassy on Facebook. And, see, our government doesn't have access to Facebook. They can't see those posts.
Not on Facebook.
So they couldn't see that coming. I mean, yeah, sure, there were 2 attacks of explosives on the Libyan embassy leading up to this that are just now being reported for the first time, and that the threats were actually escalating on Facebook. But you can't expect them to look at Facebook.